Hello everybody, and thank you for choosing to watch this video. Today I'm going to talk about how safe is our cookware. And the safety, I mean the potential heavy metals leaching and extracting from cookware to our food. And for this study, the pots and pans are being evaluated, and the presence of metals are tested by equipment called ICP-MS, Ionic Coupling Plasma Mass Spectroscopy. And the picture of this equipment is on top right. There is a nice web page in Health Canada website that talks about the safety of our cookware. And it goes by saying that pots and pans and other cookwares are made of various material, and this material could leach or extract into our food and we could eat them. But it says most of the cookware in Canada are safe, but there are potential risks. I encourage you to go to Health Canada website and read this publication. It's quite nice. Now, according to Health Canada, most of the cookware in Canada are safe. However, there are potential risks. Now, one would ask, what are these risks? One of the major risks or potential risks, in my opinion, is the heavy metal that could extract or leach from the cookware into our food. Now, according to ICH guideline Q3D, there are some metals that are the most potent to us. And actually, in this guideline, there is a table of all the metals with the various potency. Now, the most potent are called class 1 and are arsenic, cadmium, mercury, lead. They are human toxin, and we should be avoiding these metals. They have no benefit for us. They are just poison, pure poison. There is another group called cobalt, nickel, and vanadium. They are also toxin and poison, but they are less potent than the class 1. So what we are going to show in this slideshow is to test 4 different cookware and look for the presence of arsenic, cadmium, mercury, lead, cobalt, vanadium, nickel in leaching from this cookware. Type 1 is the aluminum cookware, is called anodized. So what they have done is that they take this aluminum alloy, probably 3003, 3004, and they soak it in acid and apply electricity. And that causes the black coating to form on top of the aluminum. And that coating is aluminum oxide. So this is one type. The second type is the stainless steel cookware, and specifically type 1810. 18 goes for percent chromium, and 10 is nickel. You could go to your kitchen and look at the stainless steel cookware that you have, read the label. Maybe you will see SS 1810, or some of them goes 188, or some of them 180. So there are different type of stainless steel. So this is the second type. Third one is so-called hybridized or hybrid stainless steel. And material, I try to look what type of material they are. They are possibly stainless steel with the combination of some non-coating material, maybe even Teflon. So pretty much it is a stainless steel. And the last one is aluminum cookware, a very old one, and the grade of aluminum is unknown. Maybe it is 6262, 6202. It's unknown. So all these 4 are being tested. So the types that we are going to test are aluminums and stainless steel, but the ones that I have not tested are the copper cookware, ceramic ones, the Teflon coated pots and pans, cast iron, or silicon cookware. They are not tested. Only the ones that I mentioned. There's 4 of them. Now the process is that how we test them is that we take the ultra pure water, put it in these cookwares, and let them boil for 10 to 20 minutes. Then let the water to cool down and let it sit inside the pot, and these pots, these materials, the stainless steel, whatever, over 24 hours. And the water sample then is being collected, they are being processed and ready to be analyzed by ICP-MS. And we look for the amount of, again, vanadium, mercury, nickel, cobalt, cadmium, arsenic, and lead in each sample. So here are the results. The number one, this black aluminum pots and pans. In this table, the column to the left is the elements. Column in the middle is allowable limit by ICH guidelines. So we could have up to these numbers microgram per day before we will get poisoned, put it this way. So for vanadium, we could have 100 microgram per day. Cobalt is 50, nickel is 200, arsenic is 15, cadmium is 5, mercury is 30, and lead is 5. Now the amount observed in the water sample collected with this pot are the column to the right. So for vanadium, we see 0.26 microgram per day, given that if we eat 500 grams or half a kilo of food prepared in this pot, so put it this way. So if you make a food mostly boiling water, sort of like a stew, and you eat 500 grams, half a kilo, you would be exposed to 0.26 microgram vanadium. Cobalt, you will expose nothing. Nickel, you will get 0.2 gram. Arsenic, 0.06. Cadmium, 0.02. Mercury, 0.01. Lead, 0.03. All these numbers are significantly less than the allowable limit. Now, you can imagine, instead of 500 grams, if you eat, let's say, 5,000 grams, like 5 kilos, then the amount you're going to be exposed is for sure would be 10 times more than the number we see. So instead of 0.26, become 2.6. It is very unlikely that you will have 5 kilos of anything prepared in this pot and consumed per day. It's very unlikely. But it is for you to do the math. Maybe you do, I don't know. The next one is a stainless steel SS1810. Now I don't want to read the elements and allowables. I just jump to the observed ones. Vanadium, again, 0.34. We don't see much. Cobalt, we don't see much, 0.02. Nickel, we see 1.73. Although it is less than allowable 200, but it is rather more significant, or significantly higher than the previous cookware made of this black aluminum. But regardless, it is less. Arsenic 0.07, cadmium 0.01, 0.01, 0.01. So the only concern would have been the amount of nickel. Now, if you are very nickel sensitive, then you may want to avoid using stainless steel 1810. Maybe you want to go stainless steel 18.0. The 0 means the percent of nickel in the cookware. Next one is this hybrid stainless steel. The numbers are all low. Again, 0.26, 0.01, 0.2, 0.06. So it is quite safe. And the last one is this old pressure cooker. You can see the numbers by yourself, but the major issue is the lead. So we got 5, we are allowed 5, and we see almost 3. So if you, let's say, eat a little bit more, I don't know, 1 kilo per day from this cookware, you will be lead poisoned. There would be lead poisoning. So this old pressure cooker is probably made of some sort of aluminum alloy that had lead in it. So these are the summary, and I have everything here. The major concern was this old, bizarre aluminum pressure cooker that had significantly higher lead than anything else. And also the stainless steel 1810 that had nickel, but the nickel is, the limit is 200, and we see only near 2, like 100 times less. So the message here probably is that go into your kitchen and look for these old pots and pans that you may want to retire them. And I'm quite sure the newer pots and pans and cookware that are being manufactured and being made available in the market are all being tested for these heavy metals. But maybe the old ones that you have, I don't know, that you don't know where it is coming from, and they're like 20 or 30 years old, they made with the alloy that they leach these heavy metals, and they're not good for you. The references are ICH guideline and the USB that talks about the metal impurities. Thank you very much. If you like this video, I appreciate you push the like button. And if you'd like to hear more video from this channel, I appreciate you to subscribe. Have a good day. Bye bye.